Crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. Carr now to throw, eluding the pressure right. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland first down. Carr now on first down. And he'll find Moreau here. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. They'll roll him out right. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Carr. And he's got his man on the out route. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland first down. Now Carr. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jalen Richard, 32 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Gets around him. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 20. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. From the 39, Wilson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. And not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr going to throw, and that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Carr to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive,
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
And he'll go down at the 28.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a play fake. Carr. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the 39, Wilson escaping the pressure right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Raiders have recovered.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So it should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A big play there. 44 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. He may try and run. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Now Wilson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st down, Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Benson Mayowa, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Wilson, after the play fake to Carson, sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now. They go play action with Wilson. Dancing to his left. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's fourth. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Here's Wilson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes it can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Now Wilson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Wilson. And he's got his target. That's more. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Being chased out left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a 1st down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short.
36. One pass. 22, check, Mama. 22, check, Mama.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The final shot here before half for Carr. And he can't get away. Carr is going to go down, and that is a safety. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They run again with Carson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down at 17. To throw is Wilson. Steps away to it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The product of Jersey City to hear Whitehead on the sack. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Seattle. 42 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now it's Wilson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Flushed out right. And he can't get away. Carr is going to go down, and that is a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 34. He's going to look deep for more. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The rookie there defensively to knock it away, Trayvon Mullen.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And a carbon copy there, at least as far as the results are concerned, as he'll be dropped behind the line yet again. Throwing on 3rd and long. Wilson. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Forced out to Wilson, hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And now a loose football. The ball comes out. Through an opening, and there he goes. Past the 20, 10. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
He lets it fly for Lockett, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. The Seahawks on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. The 20. He's got Lockett. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 41 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Rolling to his left. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously, more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He'll buy some time right. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. Carr, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr, and the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point by Carlson, up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 1st down, again, they go precise. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Play action. It's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 11. They go play action now. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 60 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. They'll try and run it here. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. To throw his Carr, rolling to his right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And his throw's going to be incomplete. It was Trey Flowers that time who got a hand in and broke it up. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Wilson gives to Procise on the delay. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Going quickly out wide to Moore. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Check 55 to right. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Run left. Check.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. On 1st down. Carson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Vontez Burfict, the one to get him down. Play action. Now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure.
Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. Disaster there, resulting in a loss.